Hello guys, and welcome to this video. I'm going to be showing you how I made my only a little bit of behind the scenes of how I made my whole parody about called Five Nights with the Villains of SMG4, which is based off the SMG4 with these bad guys and you're defending yourself from the bad guys, but in FNAF style. Yeah. So of course I use Gmod. We're using recordings from Gmod. I'm gonna load the I'm gonna do like the Fights of the Villains of SMG4 too, which we use the FNAF 2 map. I think I used the events version, but I'm gonna use no events version to save time. This is gonna take a while, probably because of all the add-ons I have installed. So yeah. So while the game loads, I might talk a little bit about the story here. I mean, it's not really supposed to really have a story, but, in terms of the story, like, my story I made up, not, like, for the game, but, like, I guess the parody itself, like, someone decided there's another universe where someone made a game using this thing called Gmod Game Maker, and like he was a fan of FNAF and SMG4 and turned it into a game, like using this. So I guess they may have used something like, it's kind of like Valve, you know, like the way Half-Life 2 when stuff was made. I mean, you know. So then of course there were some glitches, like in the second one, the Zhar would not move. And in the third one, on the first night, the danger ambience would not play when the characters were near your office. But it was fine on all the other nights. Oh, and also, Waluigi would not attack, even in the third one, even if you didn't do anything about him. And also, if the power were to run out in the third one, it would not, the game would just crash. And unfortunately, due to the story, the game, they never fixed those glitches. So that's why in the all jump scare videos, it just shows you that nothing really happened. Of course, really what happened is I forgot the key. Like, so, how it works is there's fading door tools, and I press a key on my keyboard to make it go invisible or uninvisible, so then it looks like the character's not there. But I forgot the key to Zhar, so that's why it didn't move. So I just made it up, pretending like that it was broken for some reason. Yeah. Close thing. Always annoys. So anyways. Yeah. Yeah, so since Zhtar's AI was broken and not featured, let's make up for it and have him be the example. So if I were to make a version where they did fix Zhar, here's how I would have done it. So let me just add the other characters while I'm at it. So let's start with anti. So Zhtar's supposed to be like Toy Bonnie, which in the first game is Bonnie, so you'd think the Withered Bonnie would be SMG4, who you'd think would just be on stage as SMG4, and Zhar be the Withered one, since the Withered ones are kind of the ones from the first game, and so you'd think if SMG for the SMG4 to be in the back, he'd be ones in the present, like in one of them in the first, and then old ones be here, but or if Zhar was like here on stage, and SMG4 was in the back room, then SMG4 would be like the Bonnie guy in the first one, but I just felt like changing it up. And having, instead of Zhar being Bonnie in the first one and taking places Withered Bonnie in the second, I wanted to be Bonnie from the first, and Toy Bonnie. And of course he would have a similar path to Toy Bonnie, but just to make it more realistic, kind of like this Freddy's Tribute 2 game, which I kind of think this does, the fourth one has, because it's a museum, just like as it seems to be so far on the fourth, at least, maybe not. Zhar would come here, and then in here, make the path more realistic, but to save time, we'll just do this. Make it more simple. So here's how this happened. I just feel like I'm gonna set them up. I just want to set them up. Don't really care how well it looks. It's like we have Anti-Shroom here. Anti-Shroom uses Toy Freddy. Bowser. Toy Chica. Yoshi. Like Mangle. Waluigi's like Withered Foxy, pretty much, but who cares? He's not going to be seen on camera anyway. Withered Bonnie's replacement is SMG4. Where was he again? Oh yeah, right here. And just so you know, the edited, like the sounds, that was in Power Director. I just didn't edit, so yeah. Withered Chica's replacement is SMG3. Don't worry, I just want to kind of show you a little more. There's just like Withered Chica. And then finally, Withered Freddy's replacement is Francis. So, yeah. Don't even remember how I got a hold of this model. Anyways, so far, we've got this out of the way. Oh, come on. This has still been a little bit of a challenge. Could understand if I used GIF files or something. Because, see, look at the Gmod physics, it could be really annoying. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, now let's go right to Zhar. Who supposed to be Chase's Toy Bonnie, but since he never worked, that's why. So what happened is I forgot the key. That worked. So that's why I decided, hey, why not just pretend that, you know, it's a glitch, you know. Little hard to do this one, especially, yeah, that one's really annoying. Of course he doesn't appear in the vents because it's too dark. Oh, well, we could see the glowing eyes. It was mentioned in the phone call, so obviously my only solution. So that's their path. Now let's see what I'm going to do next. Fading doors. So, let's say its path is the number key. Numpad 0 is where my office is. There. So when I press numpad 0, it appears. So I press it again. It's gone. Numpad 2, because he's farther from my office. I don't think this is what it was. But still, I'm just doing it for now. Now, Numpad 4. press C, press numpad 4 for here, for the stage. Then we'd press numpad 3 for party room 3, and numpad 2 for party room 4, numpad 1 for party room 2, and in the office we do numpad 0. Huh, weird. Okay, I don't know why the map doesn't show up. Oh well. Anyways, now here's where we start recording. Now I'm not, so the movement's not by itself, but for some reason when the cameras are up, I try to press the keys when the cameras are up, it doesn't do anything. So I had to put it down constantly and then press the keys for it to work, which is annoying. I don't know why. So anyways, I would put it down. I'm gonna press when it moves. I'm gonna press the 4, numpad 4, and then press numpad 3. See the fading? It's so the object is still there. Sometimes if you look closely, you could still see the object, like as you did in the others, because it's like still material. And then I made the other one clearly visible in party room 3. See? See, look, with your light off. Oh, see, look at that. Look very carefully. See the fogginess? Now press 3 and back to 2. Oh no, where did he go? There, see? Now do that again. So now he's there. Wait, I must have accidentally pressed 3. I kind of did this stuff a lot. Now just say he's gonna appear here. Uh-oh. We could put on the mask. Perfect. Now what if I don't put on the mask? Like in the old jump scares video, I just simply moved forward, went up here, and then added a sound effect of me screaming into the mic with it, and then it'll be like this. And then the game over screen. So that's basically how it is. So that's pretty much how we did everything. That's a great example. Okay, just removed everything else. So, yeah.
I can't see you, but I can still hear you.
Okay, that wasn't really necessary, was it now? Okay, whatever. Thank you for watching. Just since I'll do one more video after this, which will be a Sparta remix of, like, the jump scares. Okay, peace out.